wonderful Sagittarius. Welcome to your December 2017 monthly reading. This reading is going to be a life purpose, career, dreams reading, and it's really about the energy around you finding yourself, finding and checking in with yourself to see if you're where you want to be, if you're really embracing your authentic self, if you're able to find that passion, that spark in life that really is who you are and what you need to be doing. So I'm going to first of all, I wanted to wish you all a very happy birthday. I know that this is Sagittarius's month. We start on the 23rd and move through into December with the whole cycle around your amazing sign. So this reading will be for you whether your sun, moon, or rising sign is Sagittarius, and we're going to look at this whole area of life purpose, what's going on, what's the energy that you're going to be moving into in December, and how do you use that to sort of take stock, see where you are, and really feel that you're heading in the right direction. So let's see what we've got. So this will be for Sagittarius. I'm really excited to really sort of pinpoint a purpose for these monthly readings, because I think sometimes we get we look at the cards and we're really not looking for those things that are going to help us to move forward, that are going to help us to check in and say, am I living my life, or am I doing things because it's what's expected of me? And the world has a real knack for beating us down, and it's difficult to sometimes really follow your own path, to really be doing the things that you would love to be doing. So let's see what we can do to help you embrace that and make it happen. So what's going on for Sagittarius in December, and what's going to help you to make this an amazing month, a month that sort of closes off 2017 and starts you on the right path into the new year. So let's take a look and see. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, lovely. Okay, so the Muse of Swords. So December is going to be an awesome month for you to actually collect yourself and do some reflection and sort of tap into this energy that the Muse of Swords has. And you can see that she's sort of resting. It's very peaceful. It's a serene environment, and the sword is rising up out of the water. And so this is going to be an important thing that's going to help you to kind of connect with that muse and actually get some answers for yourself. Sometimes when we're so busy trying to do all of the things that are expected of us, all of the things that we want to get done, we don't make time for that, and we don't make time for that quiet and downtime. And really, that's one of the ways that we can connect with this amazing energy of the muse. So this is your situation sort of going into December. This is a very positive card. It talks about the ability to connect with that. The only suggestion here, it looks like it's saying, is that you're going to need a bit of quiet time to do that. So let's see what the potentials around that is. What's that, if you're able to do that, or is there a challenge for you that you have to overcome in order to be able to do that? So let's see what we've got. Because the muse can really sort of inspire us. It can give us that hope to really move in the direction of our dreams and our passions. So let's see. Okay, so the challenge you've got is the Judgment card. And so Sagittarius, one of the things that you find very difficult is when things are unfair, and certainly when you're being judged unfairly, and also when you're being hard on yourself. And so this is kind of like a crossing card. When you look at a Celtic cross, this is your situation and opportunity, and this is the challenge you have, that that is sort of overpowering your connection to that. And so the Judgment card is really speaking about being able to still yourself from all of the shoulds. You know, sometimes we find ourselves doing everything we do in life because we should do this, or someone expects us and they say we should do this. And it's going to be important for you to find a balance where you can let go of everyone else's shoulds and look at what you could do. What can you do that would really help you to feel like you're living your dreams, okay? You know, sometimes we get overwhelmed, and the expectation of what we need to do is so overwhelming, we aren't able to sort of even look at that. And so, you know, that's the challenge for you in December, is being able to still that inner voice, being able to even allow yourself to recognize that someone else's expectations or demands are not what you have to do, okay? So let's see what else we've got, because I think there's going to be lots of clarification here, but that's just a challenge for you to be aware of. That's something that sort of could be blocking you, is that, you know, you haven't sort of moved in this direction because of all of the things that you should do. So maybe, you know, maybe you've been told that, you know, what you would love to do can't make any money. Maybe you've been told that you're not very good at it. Maybe you've been told that, you know, it's important to have X, Y, and Z and do, you know, those things. And really this is about looking at, does that really meet with what you want out of life? Does that really fit in with your dreams? And if it doesn't, how do you sort of, how do you start looking at things differently so that you are able to start moving towards what is really important for you, okay? You've got the energy of the Muse in December, you know, so, you know, some ideas are there if you can just deal with some of those things that are keeping you stuck in a spot that you don't really want to be in, okay? So let's see what else we've got. Okay. What to focus on: new opportunities, joy, okay? You can see this is the Ace of Cups, and this has amazing energy. The Ace of Cups is all about new opportunity, finding joy. And you can see she's standing there and her arms are wide open. And so if you can connect with this Muse, looking at new ways to do things so that you're actually on track, following the things that you really want to be doing, what your life purpose is, what your passions are. This is the kind of joy that you're going to feel, because when we're connected to who we are authentically, when we're living an authentic life, when we're doing the things that really spark our soul, our spirit, the joy comes automatically. You'll know, and I'm sure you've seen people that that are doing stuff that they really love to do, and they have this glow about them. They have this joy, this energy, and so that's really what you want to be able to do for yourself. And you know, and the Ace of Cups is saying that this is absolutely within your wheelhouse. It's absolutely something that you can embrace and that you can have in your life. So focus on the things that bring you joy. Look at the things that you're doing, and but are they really creating that sense of joy? Are they creating that sense of, yes, I am where I want to be? Or if they're not, what kind of things would you like to be doing that you haven't been able to do? Okay, so let's see. Okay, Sagittarius. So your strengths. You've got the Nine of Wands, and you know, you have an amazing ability. You learn things, you love to expand. You can see she's got the table set. You've worked hard, and learning has always been part of that. And so this is a huge strength for you, and when you've worked hard on those things, and you've acquired all kinds of skills, and you've gone places and you've done things, because I think that's a really important aspect for you, then it makes it easier for you to step forward into that particular area that you've tried all kinds of things. So, knowing this is really about the table set and knowing where you want to go from here. And the muse is going to help you to do that, okay? So your muse will be able to help you to sort of step into that, and you need to stay connected to that heart, that oh, is this fun? Is this something that I really enjoy doing? Is this something I find rewarding? And it means rewarding in terms of things that are more than financial. Absolutely, we have to, we have to manage that area of our lives, but finding a way to do that, as well as working in an area that brings you joy, is when things really start to mesh and when things really start to come together. So let's see what else you've got, because this is shaping up to be an absolutely awesome month, Sagittarius. Exciting cards, invitations for you to really connect with that. Let's see what else you've got. Four of Wands. Okay, you're going to get an invitation. So sometime in December, and I mean there's all kinds of things that happen quite often in December with holidays and things like that. So it's not surprising that there'll be invitations for you to go out and celebrate. But there's going to be something in particular that comes up, and you may be thinking, you know what, I'm just going to give this one a pass. And really, I think you need to embrace it and go to it. I think that there is an opportunity there for you that is going to open some doors and also open some ideas for you. So I think that that's coming in conjunction with your muse. So don't shut yourself off. Look at things as opportunities. You never know who you might meet. And Wands, again, because you've got the Nine of Wands as your strength, the Wands are very much connected to who you are authentically. And so this is a really exciting opportunity for you to do something and maybe see something, some big change, some opportunity that comes out of this invitation. It also may be another opportunity just for you to really connect with that heart and that joy. It'll be fun. Something that you might have thought wasn't going to be very good turns out to be absolutely fabulous. So I know that sometimes family things and all of the invitations that come out over the holidays and things like that, it's like, oh, please, I don't think I could do another one of those. But in this particular case, if you make the choice to go, I think you're going to find that it's going to be a lot more fun than you would have expected. So that's an exciting one. Okay, so one of the things that that you need to know is that the kind of search that you've been on, the Six of Swords is searching for that right thing, that is, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right things? And it's also indicative of one of your other strengths is that, you like to travel, you like to go places, you like to expand your horizons, and that's an important part of making sure that you still have that ability to do that. And so it's really important for you to focus on that and make sure that the choices that you're making are not putting you into a confined spot, because that's not going to be something that is going to sit well over a long period of time. Roles and choices and things that keep you restricted, Sagittarius, is probably not something that is as exciting as something that is a bit more open and flexible, where there's opportunity for growth, where there's opportunity for movement. Those are the kinds of things. And so stay connected to your authentic self. Make sure that that the choices that you're making are aligned with that. So, as these new ideas come up and these opportunities, because with the Ace, the Muse, and this Four of Wands, you've got some opportunities coming up. Make sure you're making decisions based on that, okay? So let's see what else we've got. Okay, so in your past, there was a situation that happened which was very difficult, and you were there was a sense of betrayal, and so it's kind of had an impact in your had a huge impact. And yeah, I'm not, there's no sense in trying to deflect how difficult this was for you. And so this situation, that happened in the past, sense of betrayal, the sense that, you were misrepresented, and that feeling of hurt, still is kind of sitting there for you. And it's something that that you're going to need to be able to move past, okay? So December is going to provide you with that opportunity, provided you're willing to move into some of these things that bring you joy. What happens sometimes, when we're sort of moving along, and our life seems to be, sort of a struggle all the time, and everyone seems to be going through that. But what happens if you're not on the right path, if you're not doing the things that are connected to your authentic self, those hurts from the past continue to replay. They have more power than if you are actually doing what you love and feel connected to your spirit, and you feel like you're on the right track. So the best way to sort of help put those old tapes on mute is to find joy in your life. So make more time for that, and those old tapes will get replayed less and less often, okay? It's not to say that we forget, things that have happened to us, but they definitely have less power when we know that we're doing what we love to do. Especially if this happened in terms of a job. Perhaps someone did wrong by you, made you feel that you didn't have any place to go forward. There may have been a situation where you were given a really difficult time. And so this is really about stepping past that and letting go of that and moving into where you feel you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, okay? Success sometimes is the best revenge. Okay, let's see. Got another card here for you. Oh, the Hierophant. Okay, so Sagittarius, something that is exciting for you is learning, its growth, its expansion. And so making some of these choices and moving into this area of your life that you really enjoy, there's going to be opportunities for growth and learning, and also for sharing what you know. You have this amazing gift of being able to see the big picture. You are able to recognize things and connect, and that ability is kind of a key for you. And so whether it's in terms of sharing your expertise with it, or it's continuing to learn and be able to unravel some of the mysteries and things that you find exciting, this is definitely where you're headed, and is something that's going to really help you. It's kind of, this is one way to really move forward in terms of your life purpose. So some absolutely beautiful cards here in terms of really and sort of finishing off 2017 and heading into 2018 with just an amazing path, right? So so that you're right on track. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so hopes and fears, and this is an important card for this, is the Ten of Swords. And you've had some tough stuff that you've had to deal with, and so one of the fears that that you've got going for you right now that's kind of blocking you is that you're worried you're going to stay stuck in this place, and that to make a change, it's going to it's going to make life more difficult, and it's not going to be one that is positive for you. From the terms of it being a hope, Tens are very much about moving past that, and so this is an awesome card for this position. The sword in the background is your truth, and so Sagittarius, if you stay connected to your truth, if you you can see she's got this really strong foundation behind her. If you step into your own truth, if you are being true to yourself, you really are going to have an absolutely fabulous fabulous month, and you're going to be headed in the right direction. So this is just amazing. I'm going to pull one other card. I think that, you know, you're looking at a month that is filled with inspiration, with new opportunities, an awesome invitation, recognizing the importance of being true to yourself and looking at and making decisions based on what you've been looking for. You know, sometimes we, like I said, we get stuck in a place and we think that we have to stay here because of what's expected. We find it sometimes it's easier than sort of saying, okay, well, I really need to make a change. But you know that you do, okay? You know when you're not following your own path, and those feelings start to come up in little things, okay? You sort of feel down. That whole judgment card, you know, you start with sort of feeling it from other people and then judging yourself. And so this is about breaking free from all of that, okay? So let's see what else. Okay. This is an amazing crowning card, and exactly what, you know, what is your potential future if you make these steps. The Six of Cups is about play, it's about fun, it's about moving forward into places and areas that you've never even considered. So, you know, if there's places that you've wanted to go and maybe even places you haven't thought about, starting to step towards your life purpose, the door is going to open for you, and all of those things will happen. And you'll also feel this amazing sort of magic and connection and joy that life should be, and a sense of playfulness, you know, an absolute, instead of it all being hard work, it's fun, and that's what life should be. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous December. Happy birthday, and let's just make this an awesome month for you. Bye for now.